Hello everybody. Welcome to another live stream. I hope everybody is doing really well and that you're all having a great day. We're here and we're going to continue with Palworld. I was going to do Resident Evil, but I slept in and it is quite late to start a stream today. So I thought I didn't really want to have to like set up the green screen and change my lighting so I could do it. And I am just lazy. So that is why we're doing this. Hello Michael Jackson. How's it going, man? How is the streaming world treating you? How are you enjoying streaming so far? So we're just going to continue with Palworld. We're going to keep going with that. I'm having a lot of fun with the game anyway, so I'm okay with that. I do want to get back to Resident Evil. I've been so tired. I've been so lazy. That's what the real word is. I've been so lazy. Yesterday was really busy. I was having some... What was shining on the screen? Oh, it's the arcade. Oh, okay. I was like, I'm seeing something shine on the screen. Why? It's the arcade. Anyways, I've been like insanely busy with work and everything. I had to swap my case because my gaming PC was in a tiny, well, not a tiny case, but a smaller case. And it just wasn't, like the USB ports in the front didn't work. There was screws missing on the side of the case, so the thing kept opening, and it was a nightmare. So I thought I would swap it out. I've been wanting to slowly change my setup into a white setup, as you can see from stuff like that. I had the white microphone before. I don't have white headphones. I wish I did, but I've been slowly changing my setup into white, like my keyboard, my stream deck, my boom arm, and now my case is now white. But this took forever to do because I had to take everything out of my streaming PC and put it into this case, take everything out of the gaming PC and put it into the old case that I had here before. Then I plugged this one in wrong because most motherboards that I've used, the CPU fan is located next to the CPU, and on this one the CPU fan on the motherboard is located at the top, and I didn't realize that, and I plugged it into what I thought was the CPU connector, the header, and it kept ringing saying that the CPU fan was malfunctioning. So I thought my CPU had broken, my cooler had broken. It's an all-in-one, and I was like, oh no. And I started reading, and they're like, it just means it's not plugged in. And I was like, oh, don't tell me I need another motherboard. And so then I looked up the diagram for the motherboard, and then I was like, oh, it's the wrong plug. And so it took me a while. It took me a couple of hours to get it all set up. But I do like the white case. I do think it looks nicer on camera as well, because it kind of reflects the lights a little bit better, which is really great. And yeah, so it's been wildly busy. This case originally came with 4 green fans, or like bluish green fans, but I like my RGB, although you can't see these ones anymore because I've switched them around. You can see the jitter, like the glittering of the lights, but the actual like LED strip, like the diffuser is on the front, so you can't see it, which kind of sucks. But if I switched it around, then it would just be pulling air, like pushing air out all the time and not pulling air in. And so I figured it was worth the sacrifice. The aesthetic sacrifice is worth it. It's going well, actually. Thanks for asking. I'm thinking we're live on Twitch tonight. Let's see. Yeah, do what you feel, you know, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been going on. So because I'm so tired, because I slept in, I didn't even sleep in that late. It's just I woke up and I was dragging my feet, and by the time everything was done, I still hadn't fixed the CPU header, so I fixed it today. All that threw me behind, and it was like, okay, it's 4 o'clock. There's no way I'm doing Resident Evil at this time because most of the people that watch me on average aren't going to be here. And so I was like, there's no point in playing Resident Evil in VR when the majority of the community is not going to be here because it's so late. And so I was like, you know what? I'll play some more Palworld. That is a lazy answer, and it's an easy answer. Just be yourself. That's the only thing. Don't act or express yourself in any way that's not you. Simple as that. You have to remember that being a streamer, if you're looking to actually do this in a bit of a serious way, it's a show, right? It's not like just sitting there silently and not talking is not what people are going to be interested in, unless you're like insanely good at a game, and not just like I'm better than my friends, but like world level good. You have to have some kind of level of showmanship. You don't have to put on a fake act or anything, but you have to be attentive and alert and energetic. Streaming isn't for everybody. You do get people that'll come out there and be like, you know, it's not good advice to tell people they need to be entertaining. And you don't need to be entertaining in the sense of like put on a show. You don't need to put on funny voices or put on a character unless that's going to be your thing, but that's really hard to do after multiple hours. but it is really important to at least be attentive and alert. Don't just play video games like you would when you're on your own. That's the only thing I can say. Everything else, just be yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody else. Don't try to be somebody else, because it's going to come off as fake and people are going to really notice that and they're not going to want to come to you. There's a lot of streamers that I've met that, you know, had good setups. They were good at gaming, but they were pretending to be somebody that they weren't, and everybody disliked them because just how fake they were. So just be yourself. That's the only advice, really. Alrighty, so we'll continue with Palworld. We'll just keep doing the things that we've been doing, you know. I'm gonna load this up and get it going. Where's my mouse? Hey, why did my mouse disappear? What's going on here? Hello? My mouse disappeared. It's off the screen now all of a sudden. That is so weird. Okay, my mouse is over here on this screen. Well, and that's it. If you're doing it for fun, then just do it for fun. Don't, there it is. That was a weird glitch. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Honestly, streaming is very much like sports or like acting or like music. Everybody wants to do it. Not very many people get big. Very, very, very few people get big. I was one of the lucky ones at the beginning. Not at the beginning, but like when I started, I was one of the lucky ones who actually got a fairly decent following. And I'm not talking my TikTok followers or anything like that, but like there was a while there where on a bad day I had 25 people watching me. I wasn't, you know, Pokimane levels or like Kadea levels, but on a good day I was averaging 60 people watching my stream, which is a lot more than most people get. Even now, when I get to like 10, 15 people, I'm still at like the top 95% of streamers. That means 95% of streamers are getting less viewers than I do. And my viewership is not great right now. But I was one of the few lucky ones that got a fairly decent following, as high as I get. And I will never get as high as somebody like Dr. Disrespect will. So it's good to go about it in a way that you're just doing it for fun, because it can be very heartbreaking. It can be very, very hard on your self-esteem. It really, really sucks when you have a large following and then nobody shows up to watch you. Or when you have had some success and then something happens in your life, like, you know, you get sick or you have some family emergency, so you stop streaming for a week or two, then you come back and everybody's gone. That really sucks. Or when you get haters that come through and they bully you, that's not fun. So I would definitely say do it for fun. Do it as a way to just kind of, you know, unwind and stuff. And if it happens to blow up, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, at least you didn't go into it like some people do, where they like quit their day job and they try to do this full time and then it blows up in their face, you know? Yeah, and that's all you can do, right? Like you give it your all. But at the same time, don't beat yourself up if it doesn't go well, because not everybody has the skill set to be a good streamer. I know I have some weaknesses as a streamer for sure. Like I definitely struggle with planning. I'm not really good at planning out things. Somebody like Kadea, she's a freaking genius when it comes to how business works in this field, how it is to have a business brain. She is a genius with that kind of stuff, and she knows how to sell the things she needs to sell to, you know, succeed. I don't have that brain. I'm not very good at planning. I'm not very good at getting things, you know, getting things lined up to be interesting for people. Interesting in the sense of like giving me money and coming back every week. I don't have that kind of brain. So that's where I fail. One of the strengths that I do have is that I'm like really personable. I can talk. I have a high quality looking stream. So like that stuff really helps me, but my screen is really yellow. I gotta fix that. That stuff really helps me, but like I'm weak in other places, and that's okay. And so it might be the same for you, right? Like you might have certain weaknesses that are gonna make it really hard to stream. Like I said, some people don't have personality, and that's nothing against them. It's just, it's one of the things you need to be a streamer. You need some kind of personality. Because the difference between streaming and watching like a YouTube video is the streamer. And so if you don't have something to bring to the table that is worth watching, then people aren't going to watch. So you give it your all, you put yourself out there and you try it, but always be aware that it doesn't happen for most people. So it's okay if it doesn't go well. You know, some people really think that this is the only chance they'll have, and some people really beat themselves up when things don't go well. Sometimes it takes a lot longer for some people than it does for others. Like for me, I've been at this for 7 years now. 7 years I've been streaming, and I had some really good success at the beginning, then things slowed down. Then I had some really good success a couple years ago, and now it's gone right back down to nothing because of things in life. And sometimes it can feel kind of rough. Sometimes I'm like, man, like why can't I get like things lined up? And I'm allowed to feel that way, and so are you. At the same time, you can always remind yourself that not everybody has it, and I've come to accept that I'm not going to necessarily get to the point of making this a full-time job, but I would appreciate making this, you know, a part-time job. Give me a second. I want to fix the lighting in my camera, so I just gotta go grab a card that I used to fix the colors. Give me a sec here. How many? That is not a question that can really be answered. Every streamer is going to give you a different opinion, and no one opinion, I would say, is right. I usually say like 3 hours a few times a week, but you have to make content elsewhere. You can't just stream. You cannot just stream. That's just not an option. Nowadays, streaming is not, where is the white balance on this camera? Oh, it's already there. Never mind. This, go sideways, set it. Where's gray card? Gray card. It's a little bit pale. Is it? I don't know. Did I mess with it? Give me a second. I'll answer in just a second. Give me just a second. I just got to concentrate on this, because if not, I'll get it wrong. Okay. That's pretty accurate. It's a little bit cool from my likings, but whatever. Night Owl, how's it going, man? How are you? Anyways, Michael Jackson, it depends. It depends. Some streamers will recommend that you stream all the time, every day, all day long. I think that is almost objectively a bad piece of advice. Some streamers will say stream, you know, 2, maybe 3 times a week for 2 or 3 hours. I like to lean more into about 3 to 4 hours, 3 to 4 times a week. Something like that. But you have to make content elsewhere. You can't just stream, because Twitch's algorithm sucks. They don't really promote streamers. They don't really push people to look at new people. A lot of Twitch's algorithm is based on viewership. And so if you have a bigger viewership, you'll be easier to find. If you have a smaller viewership, you'll be harder to find. And when you start off, you have no viewership, so it's almost impossible to be found. And so if you're just going to be streaming, it's literally luck whether or not you're going to grow. Once the momentum starts, it's a little bit easier. Yeah, exactly. Two times 4 hours. Yeah. See, Night Owl is in my Twitch chat right now, and that's exactly it. He recommends that much. And yeah, just like you said, content is really important, because other platforms will promote you where Twitch doesn't. And so people need to see that you exist, but you need to give them something worth watching. You can't just take a clip from your Twitch and post it and hope for the best, because every streamer is doing that, and you have to find a way that makes you interesting in those clips. That was one of the things that I was talking about with somebody else that was watching, that I was saying I can't use stream clips for my content because my streams are very slow burning. They're not, like, nothing exciting happens in my stream usually. And what is up with my internet again? Anyways, and somebody in my chat was like, well, yeah, but we make jokes, and then they brought up a joke, and I was like, the difference is the jokes we make in my stream are inside jokes. If I post that online, nobody's gonna understand, right? Like, if I post a clip of me killing a chicken going, I'm Miguel the chicken killer, no one's gonna understand why that's funny. So my clips don't really work. I have to make other content. And so you have to find something that makes you interesting for people to want to watch, and then in turn they know you exist and come to your stream. I like the like 3 to 4 times a week for like about 3 hours, because it relies a little bit less on content, but not by much less. You know, it's still, content is still really, really important. Content is kind of king now. But I also, I like streaming often, so, you know, but I don't think it's worthwhile streaming much more than that, because then you start getting into the territory of all you do is stream, and then you have no time to do anything else. And then you burn out, which is the big thing. I had a guy that started about 6 months after I did on YouTube, and at the time I was averaging, like I said, between 25 to 60 viewers per stream, depending on how good the day was and what game I was playing. And this guy came in, and within 3 weeks he had surpassed me in followers, and he had surpassed me in average viewership. He was averaging 50 on a bad day, 100 on a good day, and he only played one game, but he streamed 8 to 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. He lasted 6 months and burnt out and never came back. 7 years later, I'm still going, right? And at the time then, I was streaming about 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. But I had a variety of games, but I stuck it out. He was gone in 6 months because he was the believer of stream as much as you can, because as long as you're live, people will find you, which, yeah, it works to a degree, but we're humans. We cannot go forever. So I would definitely say be careful about how much you stream. Be more worried about creating content elsewhere. One thing about streaming is that it is not long term. It is not sustainable, really, and it's not steady. Like, it's not stable. Like, you won't always make the same amount of money. You won't always have the same result. You know, there was a while there where I was making as much money at streaming as I was when I used to work part-time. Now I don't even make $20 a month. So like, it can go any which way. So don't put all your eggs in one basket. It's really important to be on other platforms, especially with the way Twitch is going, and things aren't going well with Twitch. And Amazon keeps going on about how they are losing money with Twitch. They could just decide to shut it down one day. I don't think it's going to happen, but they could just shut it down one day. And if you're only relying on streaming, there goes your whole career. You know what I mean? I need to hop on stream again at some point. You haven't been live in a few weeks? Yeah. Exactly, Night Owl. And I think there are some people that would like it 50 years in. I don't know if I would. I might, but I like the content thing. Like, my idea was always, this would be my avenue to do the stuff I like to do, like live theater, and maybe do some like film and television type of thing, or voiceovers. That's what I would love to do, and this was supposed to be my kind of in on that. And unluckily, I haven't had any major success, but luckily for me, this is now what the world is turning into, where influencers are being given opportunities to be in movies and shows and stuff like that. So it's like, it's a better path to take for sure. I would rather be doing that. Okay, give me a sec. One more white balance here. Where's my white balance in this camera? Do I not have a white balance showing on this one? Oh, there it is. Of course it goes out of focus. Okay, that one seems warmer than that one does. That's so weird. Maybe it's the screen. Why are you out of focus all of a sudden? There we go. This one seems a lot warmer. That is so weird. That is so weird. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm the same as you. I wouldn't want this to be my like full-time income. I wouldn't mind if I made as much as my full-time income doing this. I would probably still keep my day job. Maybe I'd cut back on my day job a little bit, but I'd keep my day job, because that gives you a little bit of a grounding, I guess, because it is very easy to get into your own head and to inflate your own ego if you have success doing this kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'd want to do this full-time as like my actual career, as my actual job. I don't think it would be worth it for me. But I would love this to be something that I do, you know, somewhat long-term. Why does it... Oh. There. Okay, there we go. But I would like this to be somewhat of a long-term thing that I do on a relatively regular basis, you know? But it's not as easy as people think, you know? No, Michael Jackson, I've already told you that multiple times. No. No, you don't need a camera. People will make up stories online for streaming, but it takes 30 seconds of research to find out they're lying. There are going to be people that are going to tell you you're going to need a $500 microphone to stream. You don't. They're going to tell you you need like a 4K HDR 120 hertz capture card for streaming. You don't. Somebody's going to tell you you're going to need a PC like this to stream. You don't. They're going to tell you you need, you know, these kinds of lights and a $1,000 camera to stream. You don't. All you need to stream is some way to get live. That's it. That's all you need. There was a guy that I used to have in like the group that I hung out with when I was on YouTube, exclusively on YouTube. This guy literally took his phone and pointed it to his TV. Then he had his tablet in front of him with the chat, and then he just spoke to the tablet while the phone was pointed at the TV in a dark room. It looked horrendous, but he did it, and he was averaging 15 viewers per stream. You don't need anything to stream. As long as you can go live, that's all you need. Okay. Here we go. We can get started, I guess. What am I doing? Oh, I need to shut it off over here. That's what. Okay. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, it's gatekeepers that will tell you that you need certain things to be a streamer. It's the same gatekeepers that are going to tell you need to stream 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. Those are people who want to act like they're important and they're unique in some way. And so they put up these fake things that you need to do to become a streamer. And it's all BS. You know, if somebody who's 75 can be streaming and has no idea what they're doing, you'll be fine. If people that are full partners on Twitch are using their built-in webcam and have the worst microphone because they're using their headset microphone, you don't need anything to stream. You just need to go live, and you just need to be worth watching. Because really, nobody cares. As long as you're... What is... Why did it do that? That is so weird. Why do lights tend to do that to me? Why? Why do they, like, just randomly shut off for me? It's so weird. What? Why are none of you guys actually taking the rocks? Alright, so... Oh. So we died trying to fight that water demon thing, so we can't do that now. So we shall figure out other stuff to do while we wait to level up, I guess. I don't even know what I want. No problem, Michael Jackson. No problem. All right. I don't even know how to like make leveling up worthwhile. I guess we'll just grab more Pokemans. Because from what I've been told, the more Pokemans of the same one you have, the better experience you get or something. Ah. Oh. Where are they coming from? Over there? What are they set at? Attack invaders, yes. Yeah, see, look, this camera is really warm. The other one is really, really pale. I don't know what the difference is, why this one turned out to be so warm. I gotta dewarm this one after the fight. After the fight. Yeah. Do they really just stand by the wall? As long as I block things off, they just stand there? Really? Is this unintentional cheese for fighting raids? I think it's unintentional cheese. I think it's unintentional raid cheese. Alrighty. Why is that one so warm? That's so weird. What is this one set at? 41? Okay, let's go to 41 on this one then. Oh yeah, it's at 55 for some reason. 45. 45 would be closer. Still warmer than this one. But I like 45 a lot better, so we're gonna go 45 on this one instead. Sorry everybody, I'm just very, very picky about the way my lighting works. You know what I mean? Do I have a 45 already? 63, 41. They're both at 41. Maybe I'll just manually set it then. There. 45 on both. There we go. That looks better. That looks more natural. Stop it. What is going on with this light? Why does it keep shutting off? Although it looks all moody. Look how moody my lighting is. It's so moody, everybody. That is so weird. I have a feeling it's my power bar that's causing the issue. Have a feeling it's the power bar. I'll have to figure out a way to make it a bit better. How can I fix this? Oh man, if it does it again, I gotta figure out how I can stop it from doing that again. I'm kind of glad I'm not streaming VR now, because I wouldn't be able to see when that would happen. That wouldn't be good. But yeah, like I was saying, there are no prerequisites to be a streamer. There's nothing that you need to do or own or whatever to be a streamer. The only thing that is required is that you put in effort. That's it, really. It's very, very easy to be lazy as a streamer. It's very easy to not do the work as a streamer, because a lot of people, unfortunately, do think that streaming is just sitting at the computer and playing video games. They don't realize there are... Whoa, a gigasphere. Nice. They don't realize that there's actual effort that goes into this. Like, yeah, I'm sitting here and playing a video game, sure. But I'm also planning about the things that I'm going to be playing, the things that I want to do while I'm playing, how I want the stream to look, what kind of, like, schedule I'm going to have, what games I'm going to be playing, if I'm going to do anything interesting with the games that I'm playing. Like, all of that matters, and a lot of people think that streaming is just playing games. Those are the people that tend to fail, because they're not actually putting in the effort. So streaming isn't for everybody, but it does require a little bit of work. Okay. I love how the chicken runs around. I'm still playing with the idea of whether or not I want to keep using the shotgun microphone. I liked how it sounded when I listened back to it, but I'm still self-conscious about it, you know what I mean? I still worry that it doesn't sound great. I've only got 5 regular pal spheres? Dang it, no, come back, come back. I'll use my spear. And I don't want you to attack anybody. And let's catch some of these guys. Oh, no, you died in 2 hits. Okay, you died in 2 hits. Not good. What? Hey! That's all I needed to level up? Amazing. 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 Yeah, we'll go with more attack. Gotta be super, ultra, uber powerful. Alright, I want a cooking pot. What does a heater do? Protects against the cold. Well, we're not in a cold area, so I guess that's not going to be important for us right now. I don't really want a poison crossbow, though. I don't find that it's going to be necessary. The intro song to this game is kind of catchy. It's kind of catchy. I can't lie. I can add another PAL thing, I think. Can I add another one? I don't know. No, I can't. I need a wheat plantation, a mill, and a cooking pot. Well, we've got the cooking pot ready, but I don't have enough wheat for a wheat plantation. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Wait, in here we'll cook the cooking pot. No, 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 no. Where is it? There you are. Oh, I need more ingots. More ingots. Really? Alright, let's go ore hunting. Let's go ore hunting. Always close the door behind you, everybody. You don't want to heat up the whole neighborhood. Where's my... Where'd my pickaxe go? Did I put my pickaxe away? I may have put my pickaxe away. Oh, it's weird. I feel sleepy. I shouldn't be sleepy, though, because I slept quite a bit. Okay, here's a criticism. I don't like that I have to press escape to exit these menus all the time. I can't just, like, push F again. I should be allowed to press F to open it and press F to close it. Is this the... yeah, metal. There we go. Thank you. Also, if you all hear banging going on, we do have a set of construction workers downstairs in the basement, and they're repairing the place down there, so there is some hammering and stuff that's happening on and off. So I will apologize in advance if you do hear it. It's kind of annoying. Oh, where'd I get... Oh, the chicken that I killed. I guess animals don't like cooked food. It doesn't seem like they're getting very full. Does that do a better job? Maybe. Give me all the ores. Man, I gotta finish up my Minecraft video. I have to record a video today, or finish editing a video today for TikTok. It's always so overwhelming when you realize how much content you have to make. I found a way to cheese myself into my base. That's not good at all. Look, I didn't even open my door and I'm already in my own base. I am a bad base builder, that is for sure. Alright, let's not allow bad guys into our base. Wait, no. Over here. There. Insufficient materials, all because I'm away from my base. Dang it. Complaining, but oh, get out of here, get out of here. I can just get some wood right here. How do you expand your base though? Can I build another one of these things? Where is it? What is up with this light? Seriously. What is going on here? Oh, shut up. Shut up, headphones. Shut up. No one asked your opinion. Okay, hopefully it was just my power bar. I'm wondering if my power bar is just not sending consistent electricity out, causing it to have bad like stability, because the other lights were turning off the same way. And I have a feeling that it's not the light, but instead it's the actual connection, because there's no way two totally different sets of lights from two totally different brands are doing the exact same thing. Okay, facility for storing captured pals. Gradually recover health. Area around this facility becomes a base. So I saw something, a way to cheese this game. I want to try to see if it works. What do I need to build it? I need 3 stone, 8 wood, 1 palladium. Let's see if we can cheese this, everybody. 8 wood, 3 stone, 8 wood, 1 palladium. I want just 1 though. Whatever, we'll just take all of them. Let's see if we can cheese the ever-living F out of this. I'm gonna try it. I saw this, and if it's true, TikTok didn't lie. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna try to cheese this. I don't know if it's gonna work. We're gonna try really hard, and it might actually work. So let's see if this works. Okay. So here's the plan. So you're gonna see me licking my lips a lot. My lips are really chapped, and I don't know where my chapstick is. Oh wait, no, yeah, I left it outside of the base. Okay, so we're going to fast travel. We're gonna head to that boss that we've been trying to fight over and over again. Now, I saw this, and I don't know if it works, but I have a really good feeling that it does. I feel pretty confident that it does. So I'm gonna try this to see if TikTok is lying. Are TikTok people liar people? I would like to say they're not. I would like to say I've been told the truth. Is it west? Is it that way? Yeah, this way. So let's see if this is true. Where are you? Where, oh, where is the big water boss? Oh, where could you be? Not the Kelpsy. Although they are really, really cute. There you are. Alright, so now we're here in the water, right? Is it me or is it weird that when we walk, we can hear footsteps and not splashes? Why is there no splashy sound? All right, ready? So we go build, PAL box. What do you mean? What object is it overlapping? Just tell me that. Tell me what object I'm overlapping right now. Water? Is water an object? I don't think I can cheese this boss because they're in the water. I should play Rust instead, 10 times better. I think Rust is garbage. I think it's boring. Okay. I was being sarcastic, by the way. Rust just isn't for me. I'm not a first-person shooter player. I think first-person shooters are boring in general. Alone Black Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. How are you? How's it going? All right, let's get some of the more powerful ones out. Some of these guys are a bit weak for my liking. 13, 14, 12, where's 15? 15. Nice. Well, thank you for coming to the stream. I hope that you know, you enjoy what you see. It's pretty much the only thing I can hope for. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? You were over here somewhere. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, too far away. Where the... Do I have it? Yeah. Come here. Come on. You coming? Don't run away. Don't run away. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Face me. Ouch. This cheese doesn't work because I gotta cheese the boss over to my area. Ouch. Ouch. That's another thing that's really weird about this. How are we burning when we're in the water? How are we burning in the water? Tell me that. Please tell me that. It would be nice to know the logic that there are no splash sounds when we're in the water and we burn in the water. That is a very weird type of physics that's going on here. Give me my stuff back before it's too late. Why would you put that in there? I want the crossbow. Crossbow. Don't run away. We're here to fight. Let's go. You're pushing it further away, dude. We want it closer. Come fight. Everybody here, come fight. Game logic has no logic. That's right. That is right. No truer words have ever been spoken. Ow. Yes, everybody, help me. Help me. Let's fight. Look at this cheese. Look at this cheese, everybody. So if you don't know what I'm doing, I built a base right by the boss, and then all of my little pals had to come out and fight the boss. So the boss is now getting beat up by like 12 pals instead of just by the 1 and 2 that I had. Boom. Boom. Look at this. We cheesed the living F out of this stuff, man. Although I would have wanted to catch the boss. I'm kind of mad that I didn't do that. I was too excited by all the winning that I was doing. I didn't catch the boss. I was too excited. It was just so much winning that was happening right now. It's okay. It was worth it, though. It was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet, I gotta say. It's not my strats though, Katra. I saw it on TikTok. TikTok people are not liar people, so I'm happy about that. I can report that now. All right. So I'll take that as a win. Although I see another pal in here, so I feel like we need to free this pal. I think everybody in here died with my people, right? Yeah, I think so. Hello, little Sparky guy. TikTok has never lied to me either. Yeah, TikTok tells the truth, everybody. Maybe from now on, I'll make all my life decisions based around TikTok. I'll do what TikTok tells me. Okay, so I think we're good. Ooh, I picked up a bunch of rocks I didn't mean to. I'll pick them up anyway. All right, we're gonna tear this down now because I don't need any of this to be a thing. And then we're going to get rid of this. Yes. Whoa. That was a really big explosion. Okay. Oh, we could have fought oh, maybe I can. Maybe. Yeah, nothing could go wrong. Exactly. I'll be eating Tide Pods in no time. Okay, we're going to find the nearest teleport thingy, which should be right there. And then we're going to head back. I'm going to try to fight the big elephant thing, but I'm going to try to fight it with another base and all my Pokemans. It's a lot stronger than that boss just was. Although there is the risk that I won't be able to capture it because my dudes will kill it beforehand. But we'll try it anyway. I mean, it's worth a try, right? When you find out there's cheese, you gotta use the cheese, or else it goes bad. Is it equipped? I do have it, okay. Oh, I've got 2 of them now? Nice. All right, let's head back to base. Fast travel. Ooh, the King P.A.C.A. might be something I want to get, but let's fast travel back home. We're gonna face this behemoth dude. Oh wait, no, that's not my base. Wait, where's my base? Oh, it is here. Ba-da-da-da-da. You got stuck again? I thought they fixed that glitch. Where's the hungry one? Where's the hungry one? There. I don't know which one of you it was, but there. Now one of you should be fixed. There. All right. So now I wanna try this. This is gonna be crazy. This may not be a good idea, but we're doing it anyway. Gonna build another PAL box. Can't build it too close to a boss. Okay. How close is too close to a boss? All right, let's egg it on then. I guess this whole area is too close. Let's egg it on. Let's get rid of all the dudes. We're gonna switch all my pals around to be the strongest pals I have, and then things will get pretty crazy, I think. Okay, guys, everybody leave. Everybody go away, please. All right, so let's see. So we got a 15, 17, 17, 17, 11 is kind of low. Go back. 15. I love that the one is called Fwack. It just sounds like they're about to swear. I love it. What the Fwack, man? What the Fwack? 14 and 13. All right, so we got pretty much all the pals. Oh, did I not take one? Oh, and I did. Oh, wait, I got rid of my little psychic one. Now you come back with me. We're cheesing this. We need to cheese it properly. And where's my little psychic one? There, you come with me. All right, folks, here we go. Here we go. Can I cheese this? Let's find out. So if you're just tuning in and you don't know what I'm doing, there's this thing that your pals will protect your base. So if you're being attacked by a boss, you can kind of cheese the boss to come to your base, and then all your pals will fight it. Now this is level 38. It's quite high up there. It may destroy everything in one hit. Are you coming? Are you coming or what? Come on. Come fight me. I mean, I get it. You're slow, but like, come on. I'm only doing 1 damage. This is bad. This is a bad idea. It's a really, really bad idea. Come on. Hey, everybody, we're being attacked. Come help me. Why'd you run away? Come back here. Aw, man. All right. Never mind, everybody. He's a bit too powerful anyway. Let's go to the alpaca, King P.A.C.A. or whatever it's called. Let's go to the King P.A.C.A. and we'll try that cheese again. I'll go back. Go back. I'm just gonna pick randoms for now. Just do some work, everybody. Do some work. Right? all I did was like 5 damage. All that time and all I did was 5 damage. All right, King Paka, you are here. That is, there's got to be another fast travel somewhere here that I haven't seen. Hold on, you're level 23, you're level 23, you're level 30, you're level 23. Catris, I kind of like Catris. Catris Everdeen, we're gonna come fight you. Let's go fight Catris Everdeen, everybody. All right, where is Catris Everdeen in relation to me? That way, perfect. Oh, well, that did no good. All right. Oh, another Mammarist? Why are they everywhere? Catris Everdeen, where are you? Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go in and fight Catris. Never mind. We don't want to go in and fight Catris. We just want her out in the wild. Okay, the King Paka it is. I've said that like 3 times and I keep changing my mind, but let's go get the King Paka. Ba-da-da-dum. Okay. King Paka, here we come. Whoa, we teleport right into their base. Not a good thing. Is it this way? Nope. It's the opposite way. This way? Nope. This way. I'm very, very spatially unaware, everybody. Just trying not to go into their base, but looks like I have to. Is it that way? It is. I don't think I can get across that ravine without dying. Let's try it anyway. Here we go. Ah, we did it. Never mind. I am amazing. Alright, King Paka, where are you? You should be right around here, right? Yeah, there you are. Build, PAL box. Right here. Right here. Thank you. Now let's find all of our really powerful ones. Oh, that sounded angry. That sounded really angry. Someone's not happy with us right now. There. All right. Now let's go get that King Paka and make it come over here and attack us. Where'd you go, King Paka? Where'd you go, King Paka? There you are. Here we go. A cheesy, cheesy boss fight. Melt in your mouth cheese boss fight. Let's go. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get your fluffy butt over here. Get your fluffy butt over here. Oh. Here we go. Yeah, guys, help me. I mean, it's not as easy as I would have liked it, but it's... Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Looks like we gotta get up and close and personal. I'll poke you in the butt with my spear. I'm out of energy. Whoa! I couldn't dodge. Hey, don't run away. Come back here. Come on, King Paka. Come on. Gigasphere, work. Work, Gigasphere. Work your magic. Work your magic. One more. No, you guys killed him before I caught him and I wasted the second Gigasphere. No, it was so close to being captured. Dang it. What'd you guys do? I was gonna capture it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys, we're in trouble. Everybody's dead. There. Who's raiding us? Where are you? What strength are you guys? My little sick one is sick. There we go. We survived the raid. I am really upset that we killed the King Paka. I was so excited. I was so excited that it wasn't going to be a big deal, that we were going to catch the King Paka and it was going to be all over. But no. No, I messed it all up. Get out of here. Get out of this menu. We cheesed 2 boss fights, so I call that a win. I call that a win. These guys just start collecting all these resources with nowhere to put them. Now, what I don't understand is what was the point of the boss fights? They don't seem to give me anything, and I'm not catching anything. I haven't played Palworld, so I have no idea what the point is. Yeah, it's an open world survival game. It's just about resource gathering, upgrading your equipment, and kind of just exploring the map. But there are random boss fights, and I've beaten 3 bosses so far, and nothing's come of it. Like, there's no special drop, no special equipment, nothing that's come from it that makes me go, oh. You would think that, like, a boss fight would either give you a special drop for some kind of piece of equipment, or that you would automatically capture it, so then so you have something to kind of flex on people, but nothing. You know, it's kind of it's an early access game, right? Like, it's still basically in its beta form, so you can't expect it to be perfect. But I would expect it to be a little bit more refined than this, because these are some mechanics that I think are kind of... They're kind of basic for this type of game. It's kind of like building a building mechanic game and then not including building in it. Do you know what I mean? It's just weird. It's like reassigning the keys. You can reassign the keys, but there are certain keys you just can't reassign, which are kind of important keys, like the map button. I can't reassign the map button. I think that would be a really basic thing that you would need, and something that would be kind of obvious, like allow us to reassign all the buttons, not just like 4 or 5 of them. You know what I mean? It's really strange. I thought I saw a spirit here. Oh, what do you do? Welcome. I've got some good items in stock. What are you buying? What are you selling? Recipe for Gummoss cap. Toko cap. You know what? I'm gonna buy all of them. I'm gonna buy all of them. I don't know what they do, but we're buying them anyway. I'll make some fancy hats. I'll make some fancy hats for myself. Oh! Wait, is it wheat or wheat seeds that I need? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wandering merchant. I need, where is it? Wheat seeds, dang it. I thought I needed wheat, but it's wheat seeds. But I think I'm starting to reach the point of this game where the gameplay loop is kicked in, and now I'm kind of getting bored. Because I don't feel like I'm actually doing anything. I'm just collecting resources and catching pals. But there's no story, and there's no, like, goal that I feel like I'm achieving. It's just kind of... do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, where's my bed? I think it would be a lot more fun with friends, maybe. Like, maybe that would help. I don't know. Okay, let's... Ooh, a mega shield. I've already got it. What? No way. I can make a mega shield? No way. We're making a mega shield, everybody. Give me some Paldium fragments. Where's the nearest Paldium fragments? Yeah, maybe. You know, it's still, it's like I said, it's still early access, so it's not like this is the final product. And they seem to be open to hearing people when they're saying that they're getting like issues with the game. So hopefully they're open to suggestions on how to make the game better. But there's just like some weird oversights that I don't understand how they're making those oversights. Do you know what I mean? Things like walking in water still sounds like you're walking in grass. Or not being able to reassign certain keys. Or there not really being a reason for fighting the bosses. That's kind of a really weird oversight. Like, why did you include them, but then you didn't... Like, you included them, but you didn't add any reason for them to be included? Just kind of weird, you know? But hopefully they'll come up with some kind of storyline, or even if it's not a storyline, at least give you something to incentivize you to keep moving forward. Because right now the only incentive seems to just be keep collecting resources and leveling up. But there doesn't seem to be anything to make me feel like I'm moving forward. Like, I've beaten one tower, yet on the map I don't see another tower for me to defeat. Like, there's bosses, like that's a boss, right? But there's no other towers. Like, there's a tower here, but why are there no other towers? You know what I mean? I'm sure there's like a whole huge map. Like, look at how big this map is that I still have to explore. But like, I don't feel the motivation to explore it. So it's just a weird oversight. I'm not saying it like makes it a bad game. It's just, you would think as a game developer that would be one of the main things they would concentrate on the game. So it's just, I don't understand, but I'm enjoying it. I've reached my wall. I think I'm gonna be done with this game after today's stream. Maybe, we'll see. It is an easy, lazy game to play. Lazy in the sense of like I don't have to stand up and do stuff. Okay, got a bunch of Paldium. Am I able to build a mega shield now? Look, these guys say they're gathering. They're just standing there. They glitched. That's another thing that keeps happening. All right, so yes, I can make my mega shield. Make my mega shield. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I'm gonna assume the reason that you're wanting to buy it is that whole FOMO thing, fear of missing out, and I get it because the game is really hyped up right now, and there's a lot of players right now. If you play with friends, it's fun, I'm sure, but it's still very early on in the game's development, so it's not exactly the best experience at this point. It's not the most exciting experience at this point. I think as long as these guys don't give up, and as long as Nintendo doesn't do something to screw these guys over, I do think that it has a very, very bright future, but I don't know right now, really. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how it's missing. Okay. Haha, we can get bunny ears. Alright, so do I want a bowler hat? I kind of like the... Oh, I don't have a plume. I don't have any of these things. Toko feather. How do I fight a Toko? Maybe I'll just get the bowler hat for now. I think I'll just get the bowler hat for now. But yeah, if you hold off for now, once they do the main release, it's probably going to be a lot better. It'll still be a popular game, I think. I think this is going to be one of those games that may not have the level of popularity it has now forever, but it'll probably stay fairly popular for a while. Dang it, I missed it by one. Ooh. It doesn't tell me how much armor it provides, though. I kind of like the bowler hat better. But from what I've been told, a game that actually is better is Enshrouded, I think is what it's called. That game apparently is better than this one. But it's more like Dark Souls, so it would be a much harder game to play, apparently. I haven't played it, but that's what I hear. But this game is enjoyable. It's just for the type of gamer I am, because I get bored of games very easily, ADHD. I get bored of games really easily. And this game in particular, it's just missing some stuff that makes me not want to play it anymore. Boom. I got a cool earring on, but I kind of want a cool hat too. Oh, a grenade. So if I can take that off and put this on. Yeah, now I'm cool with a random bowler hat. Or bowler hat, whatever. I got a cool hat now, everybody. Alright, so I wanted to build something. A cooking pot, that's what I wanted to build. And we'll put it next to this thing over here. Then I can get rid of the stupid bonfire that I have out in the field that I keep walking into and burning myself on. I know I'm hungry. I'm building a cooking pot. Hello. But yeah, there's definitely some benefits. Not benefits. There's definitely some things that are fun in this game, like you can unlock new recipes and build new things, and like that keeps you going. I just wish certain things were a little bit more incentivized, like defeating bosses and all that. Andrew Bites, how you doing? How's it going? I haven't. That's what I was just mentioning that game. I was just saying Enshrouded I've heard is better than Palworld. I haven't tried it, mainly because I don't have the money to try it right now. Hey, the ding dong worked. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. They must have fixed it through the latest update. Nice. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But yeah, how are you liking Enshrouded? Speaking of food, I made shepherd's pie yesterday, and it was so delicious. Yeah, when I have some money to burn, I'll definitely buy it. It looks really good. It looks really pretty. I like that it's voxel based, so you can kind of destroy whatever's on screen. And then like the whole Dark Souls-esque style battle system, like it looks like a really good game. I hadn't heard of it. It kind of sucks. It seems like they're not doing a good job with promoting it. I hadn't heard of it, and so I bought this, and then I heard of it afterwards. I would have rather bought that. I do like that I could just shut my brain off for this game and just play it, which is a really good feature. Like, it's a really good benefit for me, but yeah, I kind of wish I would have gotten Enshrouded instead. Playing on the Steam Deck sub 30. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna assume once it gets more development and has some more time to bake, it'll probably get better on the Steam Deck. It probably has more to do with just being underdeveloped still, like the optimization stuff. Because that tends to happen even with newer games. After a few months, they all of a sudden start running better, right? Oh, one of them fills me up? Oh, that's great. Okay. Okay, what else? Oh wait, I want to tear apart this dumb thing so I stop burning alive. Oh, thank you. Stop burning me alive. I don't have wheat seeds though. I should probably learn it anyway. Yes, yes, yes. But I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. Yeah, and that's what matters, right? I think a lot of people get way too hyper fixated on frame rate, on resolution and stuff. But like, if the game is fun and at least decent to look at, then it doesn't matter, right? Like there was a guy that I was watching who was talking about a video card, I think, and he was saying about how like, why would you spend all this money on a PC to play a game at 30 frames a second? But he makes it sound like 30 frames a second is unplayable. And because he was talking about using ray tracing, and a specific card didn't do well with ray tracing. And it's like, yes, but on console, you could play it on 30 frames a second, and it looks way worse. So it'll look a lot nicer, even though it's at 30 frames a second on PC. So what are your complaints? Like, why are you angry? I don't understand. That was like another video, completely different reasoning, but another video that the guy was upset and saying that Minecraft had ugly graphics, and that the console version was trash because it had ugly graphics. But it's Minecraft, and like the Java edition is not as well optimized as the Bedrock edition is. So the Bedrock edition will run at 60 frames a second on a potato. Java edition, you need a fairly beefy PC to make it run okay. Which is why things like Optifine exist, because it is not well optimized. But he was so angry about it, and I'm just like, you're just ignoring the real world, and you're angry that Minecraft has ugly graphics on the console versus PC? They look the same, dude. It's pixelized voxels. Like, what do you mean? What are you so mad about? It was weird. It was so weird. Is Bushi a boss in a teleporter, or is Bushi a boss that's out in the field? Let's go see. Yeah, I think 30 frames a second is fine. It's nicer at 60 frames, sure. But I think 30 frames a second is fine for a wide range of games. Like, I understand 30 frames a second on, like, a Call of Duty game is a bit of an issue because, you know, response time gets lower and lower the lower the resolution is, or the frame rate is. But, like, some people act like 30 frames a second is unplayable because it is slow motion or something. And it's like, no, it's not, dudes. It's fine. Oh, I didn't bring... I need to buy, I need to go make some arrows. Ow. I think I'm gonna go make some PAL thingies, the catcher ball things, the Pokeballs. I'm gonna go build Pokeballs and then arrows. Yeah, run away. Run away. I mean, if you're gonna run away, don't attack me. Don't be a coward. Face me like the bird you are. Oh, whatever. Back to the base again. Where's my base? There it is. I'm gonna have to start building a base somewhere else just to be a little bit more survival-esque in a new area, I think. Okay, so I need to build some Pokeballs. I'm just gonna build regular ones. Hey, we're getting raided, Garamoth! How's it going? Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in on that raid. Welcome, raiders. How are you all doing? Thanks for coming in on that raid, everybody. I hope you're all doing really well. Thanks for the raid, man. What were you playing? What were you doing? Tell me, and then be on your way, because I know exhaustion after streaming kind of sucks. I don't want to do 400. Let's do like 300. Yeah, let's do that. How you doing, man? How are things? Everybody who's coming in on that raid, thank you for coming in. I'm Luis. This is Retro for the first time. I'm a variety streamer. I stream random stuff. While this is going, I can talk over here. I stream random stuff. Right now, we've been playing a lot of Palworld. Nothing too exciting. But I have been also playing Zelda Link to the Past and Resident Evil 4, the remake in VR. I don't have a stream schedule. I kind of just stream whenever I have time because I work night shift and my schedules are kind of a mess. So whenever I wake up early enough, I stream. And yeah, that's pretty much me. Thank you so much. Ratchet & Clank series. Nice. Nice. I've never beaten any of the Ratchet & Clank games. I owned one on the PS Vita, I think. And I own Rift Apart. But I've never beaten any of them. I think Rift Apart, maybe I put in about an hour into it. And the Vita one, I probably put in about 2 or 3 hours into it. And no particular reason, just never beat them. How are you liking the franchise so far? Skull Kid, hello, how's it going? Welcome. But yeah, anybody who decides to hang out, feel free to follow. If not, please do not feel obligated to. Just because, you know, just because you are a fan of Garamoth, it doesn't necessarily mean you'll be a fan of me. We all have different types of content and stuff. But yeah, I kind of do variety stuff. I used to do a lot of survival horror and like scary games. I'm hoping to get back into that. I haven't had the energy to really sit down and fix my stream schedule. But in the near future, I will be. There's going to be a change at work, which is going to allow me to get up earlier during the day. Like I said, I work overnights. It'll allow me to get up earlier over the day, and that will make it easier for me to set up for the stream and kind of have a bit more of a horror-esque feel to the stream once in a while. It's a nostalgia trip. That's awesome, man. That's great. I think they're really good games. I just haven't... usually when I sit down to play it, like I get really into it, and then I get distracted and start playing something else, and then I never go back. And then when I do go back, it's I don't remember what's happening. So let me start again. And then I play the beginning again. And then again, I play for a while. Then I get bored and then I move on to something else. I never get through them. But Rift Apart, that one's been fun. From what I did play, it was really fun. And graphically, it's really pretty. But yeah, feel free to go. You know, go get yourself a drink. Go rest up, you know. I appreciate you coming in on that raid. I know after streaming it's always exhausting to kind of hang out, so I don't want to jab your ear off. Go rest up. But yeah, you know the pain of being distracted and then not coming back. It happens a lot to me. That's why I haven't gone back to Resident Evil 4 in VR, because I got distracted by this. Come on, hurry up. Oh, itchy nose. My goodness. I wish I could put more than one person working on this. Wait, can I? I do have 2 benches, right? So can I do like... Can I do like... something like this? I go, let's say... Let's start 100 there. Oh, I am over... Oh, wow. How did I get so encumbered? What's in my inventory that has me so encumbered? What's in my inventory that's so heavy? Oh, the wood. Yes, just drop it. Oh no, it's still, I'm still way too much. The rocks, I guess. Drop it. Yeah, there we go. There. And then we'll do another... There, start production. There, so now 2 of you are working. Get me stuff. Let's do this. So now I should have like 500 or 600 arrows, which will make it a lot easier for me to fight without really worrying too much. I gotta call my local internet provider and switch to a different one. This internet provider is garbage. My internet keeps dipping. Okay, let's go. I kind of wish there was a way to speed this up. This building thing, it's very, very, very slow. It's very slow. We're on 39 of 390. Hurry. Hurry. Hurry, video game. Hurry. Hurry. Go faster. Keeps telling me TikTok keeps telling me my internet is unstable for video quality and it's resetting my settings. But I'm not using my maximum speed, so why are you freaking out, TikTok? I'm using a Ryzen 7 7800 3X3D or something like that. It's a fairly beefy CPU and a 3070, and it's not gaming, it's just streaming. So why does TikTok always freak out? I don't understand. I'm confused. Although the quality is pretty decent, so I won't complain. I will not complain. I mean, I'll still complain, but I probably shouldn't. I think it looks okay. Yeah, I think it looks okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna take the ones that I have. I'll let these get... It looked like one of those heads that after you go hunting, you take the head. Look. I hunted this in the savannah. I was out there for 36 days with no food, no water, drinking my own urine. But I killed this beast. And it was a real beast, I promise. Alright, so how many arrows do we end up with? We got 200 arrows. That should be okay to work with. I don't really have anything else to build, man. Yeah, like, there's not much else I can do. I gotta find more of these pals to be able to pick up more stuff. Like, I don't know what this is. All the other ones seem to be unlocked pretty well. bear trap. Immobilizes those who step on it effectively on small pals and humans. Ooh, mega grappling gun. Nice. I don't even use the regular grappling gun very much, but hey. Your upload is 100 and it's doing that? That's so crazy. Mine's only at, like, I've got it at 300. Not 300. Sorry. I've got it at, well, what would be 3? Or is it 300? I don't know. Like 3,000 megabits or whatever is what I got it set at. And it's not even like, okay, Merle. Hello, Merle. But yes, welcome back when you come back. But it's like, it's not a crazy speed. Like, I'm streaming out to Twitch at like 6,500. And I'm doing 3,000 to TikTok. And I'm using my CPU for TikTok. My CPU is more powerful than my GPU is. And I'm using my GPU for Twitch. And TikTok is complaining it's not good enough. I'm so confused by it. I don't understand why it struggles so much when it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I didn't pick these guys up. There we go. It's so warm in this room now. Be-dee-dee-dee-ding. Okay. Oh, I gotta repair stuff. Aww. Oh, look at the wood. It slowed me right down. It's so janky. And it's like, it's missing features. It does weird stuff. There are some, it's the same as Palworld. There's some things that are really basic stream tools that it just doesn't allow you to do. Like, I can't, no, why can't we change what our title is for our stream, or change like what our stream is? Because sometimes, you know, some streamers switch what their stream is partway through their stream. When they're just like, oh, this isn't going to be for me today. I don't want to play this right now. And they don't change it. They don't allow you to change it. It's so weird. I don't understand. Well, since I'm going to go slow anyway, let's pick this up and let's go put it away. Slow motion. I'm also really confused at how TikTok forced us all to use our phone vertically, and now they're pushing for us to use our phone horizontally. Why are they doing that? Because the whole app is set vertically. I know as a user, I don't want to rotate my phone every time I find a new video I want to watch. Yeah, oh, absolutely, Night Owl, and that's basically the only option you have. So that's what I do, is I just stop the stream. I don't even stop the stream. I'm just like, okay, then I'm just not going to play the thing I wanted to play. I'll just stop the stream completely. Like, I don't restart the stream is what I mean. I just end up not streaming after that. Yeah, it's really frustrating. If the whole platform was vertical or horizontal, then I'd be like, okay. Because I prefer horizontal. I don't like the vertical thing because it feels like you're boxed in when it's vertical. But like, don't make your whole app vertical and then now try to force us to use horizontal when you forced everybody to use vertical. And even now, a lot of Gen Z only do things vertical. Like, they shoot everything vertical. They take pictures all vertical. Like, they don't use horizontal at all. And now TikTok's trying to push that. It's like, what are you doing, guys? It's very weird that you're doing this. I'm very confused by your mentality right now. What is a dragon organ? That is weird. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I'm almost out of my food time already? What? It goes bad so fast. I guess I'll put my food in the thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. For the lives, it would make a lot more sense. It would make a lot more sense for the lives. It doesn't make sense for videos, for sure. It's really strange. I just don't understand. What am I putting? Well, whatever. Keep those bullets cold, everybody. They'll last longer. They'll be more refreshed that way. Although I should probably eat before I go. Okay. So now that that's happened, oh, we have no, I gotta fix my base. You're useless. You're more useful. I mean, you're a leaf, dude. Why aren't you doing stuff? Or maybe it's, I need a water dude, maybe? Maybe I need a Flack. I love this guy's name, Flack. Welcome back, Merle. I didn't see that. Welcome back, Merle. How are you? How is your night so far? But yeah, it's all the platforms are doing a weird thing. There's a lot of talk lately about how every platform has kind of lost their identity, and they're all trying to do everything, and it's making all of it bad because none of it is unique or like focused enough for it to be good. All of it is just weak, which is really disappointing. And it makes it really hard as a creator to learn how to deal with it, you know? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Oh, this is a teleporty one, isn't he? Are they really? See, that's just weird. I don't understand why that is a thing. I just don't understand it, honestly. Dang it. It is one of the teleporty ones. I don't want to teleport to my bad guy that I want to fight. Yeah, it's strange, man. The whole social media platform thing is really starting to change, but I feel like it's not changing for the better. I feel like it's changing for the worse. Oh, nice. Did you guys do it on like on a stream, or was it on like just like a Discord call with a bunch of people? But yeah, I'm very confused with what's happening with all social media right now. It's just strange. You did it on Discord. Nice. That's awesome. I've still never played D&D. What are you? I can feel the floor shaking, so if you guys can hear rumbling and like sawing and stuff, they're fixing something, but I can feel it on my feet, so it's got to be kind of loud. Kind of excited to have leftover shepherd's pie today. Is it worthwhile building another base this far out in the middle of nowhere? I kind of feel like it is. Kind of feel like it is. Why are there these big mammoth things everywhere we go, and they're always like level 30 to 35? Ah, there's a sound. All right, this is a giant field. What's in this giant field? The fire over there. What is that? No lamb. No lamb. Lamb's expensive here. What is up with this light? Now it's plugged in directly to the wall. How did two separate lights from two separate companies end up with the same exact issue that they randomly just turn off. I don't understand it. I'm gonna have to switch it for the other light just to see if maybe that'll fix it. Oh, what's this? What are these things? Oh yeah, I can feed these to my animals and they'll learn new skills. They'll learn bubble blast skills. Cottage pie, yes, yes, yes. I actually only learned that about a year ago. Thanks to Chef Ramsay, let me tell you. Uh-oh, I'm gonna drown. Oh wait, I can still make it. I can still make it, come on. We can still make it. We can still make it. Low health, but we'll make it. But yes, I learned that from Chef Ramsay, actually. How it's called cottage pie and not shepherd's pie. But yeah, it's very rare here to find somebody who actually does shepherd's pie. Lamb isn't something that's common in grocery stores here. Like, you can find it, but it's just not as common, and it's usually more expensive here. So I've actually never eaten cottage pie, ever. You know what? I think I'm gonna build my base here, like a secondary base here. Is there? I'm gonna build it up against the cliff, so that way nothing can come up from one side. It's gonna be a small base. But yeah, I've always wanted to try proper shepherd's pie. But it's definitely more expensive. Yeah, that's what I figured. That would be far more expensive. Oh, I don't have anything? I'm so dumb. I didn't set anything up. All right, that's fine. But yeah, like here, like we have farms that farm sheep and stuff. But yeah, it's not as common as it would be in the UK. Because yeah, when I think sheep, I think like Scotland and the UK in general. But Canada's not very sheep heavy. Definitely much more of a cow and chicken type of place. I don't see any rocks in this area. Maybe this area... Maybe the light is overheating. Maybe the light is overheating. Let's give it a minute to cool down. I mean, I'm going to stop my stream soon, but let's give it a second to cool down. If I was a video game boss, what would my annoying catchphrase be? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Constantly. I'd be the kind of video game boss that would be a bumbling idiot who would do things wrong all the time. That would be the kind of... Nope, that would be the kind of video game boss I would be. Wow, the rocks are kind of far away from here. Maybe I don't want to set my base quite here. And I don't want to be near the syndicate. They're level 20. Holy jeez, they're way too powerful. Let's go over here. This looks pretty good right here. There's rocks. There's this stuff. There's trees. Random pal balls. Yeah, we're going to build right here. I don't know, Night Owl. They keep turning off. But I'm wondering if it's a heat issue, like they're too hot, and so when they overheat, they shut down. Or if it's like legitimately faulty lights, but my other lights did the same thing. The other lights I was using before were the Godox flat panel LEDs. These are like those cheap Amazon ones that are like a regular light bulb, but it's an LED light bulb that you can control. So it's really strange that these are doing the exact same thing that the other ones did when the other ones were like an LED panel and these are not. So the only thing I can see is that it's too hot in this room maybe, and it's causing it to constantly turn off. But I don't know. Assini Boyne Park Zoo? No, I haven't. Yes. That's what I just did. Maybe like 15 minutes ago, because I thought since this light is doing it and the other light did it, I thought maybe it was the surge protector that I use, because I had the other light plugged into the surge protector and it was doing it, and then I plugged this one into the surge protector and it started doing it. Now it's plugged in directly to the wall and it's still doing it. So I don't know what is causing it. I'm a little bit annoyed because, you know, I spent $100 on the two lights. I'm gonna try switching them out. I'm gonna try bringing the, like, just the other bulb in here next time for the next stream and see if it does it again. If it still does it, then I know there's something else going on and I don't know what it is. All right, homies, let's just put randoms out there. What place in Canada are they in, Merle? Because that name is either for like a very small zoo that only locals would know about, or it's in a totally different part of Canada, so I would have never heard of it. It's in Winnipeg. So Winnipeg from me is like an 8-day drive if I drive like 10 hours a day. So it's not even like remotely close. Yeah, Canada is very big, and Winnipeg isn't at the end of Canada. Winnipeg is like 3/4 of the way through Canada. There's still like a whole bunch more Canada to go. It's very, very, very far away from me. So that's why I've never heard of it, because it's nowhere near where I am. No, you would still have to pay like $400 to take a flight to me from Winnipeg. And it would still be like a 4 or 5 hour flight. Canada is like insanely big. How many beds do I have? 6. I still need more. Yeah, it's kind of wild how absolutely big Canada is. And for me, it's the opposite feeling. Like, I know how big Canada is, so it's kind of wild when I think of how small other places are. Because I'm just used to places like Canada that are, you know, if I can drive for my girlfriend's parents were saying that you could drive north for about 24 hours and still be in my province. Like, that's just how obscenely big Canada is. You can drive for 24 hours in the province and still be in the province. Yeah. Be like you driving to Russia. Exactly. Exactly. It's like mind-boggling how big it is, especially compared to other places. I think I said this before, where there was somebody made a video that they were doing a presentation in the UK, and somebody was like, they made their presentation really, really shorter than it was supposed to be. And it was an older man. He was like in his 70s, and his son came up to speak afterwards, and they're like, I'll have to apologize for my father. He had a very, very long commute this morning coming in, so he's just absolutely exhausted. And then he found out where the dad came from, and it was a 2-hour commute. And like, here, a 2-hour commute you do daily for work. Like, I drive half an hour to work every night. And that's like not considered a commute drive. That's just considered a regular drive. So like, I'm used to very, very large distances, and I get very surprised when I realize how people are not used to that. You know what I mean? It's very strange. It's very, very strange. Okay, I need wool. Oh, I saw wool. I saw wool. Yeah, wool. You walk very sassily. What a sassy beast. What a sassy beast. Oh, it has to be indoors? Okay, let's build that then. I'm gonna build the tiniest of homes. Just like in real life, if you live in Canada, you can only build a tiny home. Where's the floor? There it is. Foundation. Wall, wall, wall. Maybe I'll do 2 foundations, not just 1. About 100 miles. One day from Austria to here with a baby. How far is that drive, Merle? How far is that drive? There. Now I've got a bed. Now let me build my bed, I mean. Move, Sleeping Beauty. Come on. Daydream, come on. Face this way. Get in front of me. Get. Daydream, move. There we go. Because we used to, when I was a kid. Now that camera turned off. What happened? Everything's turning off. I think everything's just overheating, everybody. Everything's just overheating. My whole stream room is falling apart. What's going on here? To Geneva, Switzerland. How far was that, Night Owl? There we go. And I'll build a couple of boxes just so I have places to store my stuff. There. That's a pretty hefty drive. That is a pretty hefty drive. I have driven from here to, come on. This is how big the drive is. It just took like 30 seconds to actually get it. I've driven from here to El Salvador, which is a 5,243 kilometer drive. I haven't driven it, I was a passenger. But yeah, 5,200 kilometers from here to there. That's a long drive. According to Google Maps, a straight drive takes 2 days and 16 hours. Obviously, you're not going to do it in a straight drive. But I've done that drive, and we did it in, the shortest was about 9 days. The longest was 21 days it took us. That's a really rough drive. It's a really rough drive. No, Scarlet, I'm sorry, I don't play with other players. Okay. But yeah, we stopped a few times. The 21-day one was a very, very long drive because the vehicle we were taking was very problematic. It had a lot of issues. It broke down a few times, so we got stuck multiple times, and it was longer than it should have been, which kind of stunk. But you know, what can you do, right? You kind of got to deal with it. Oh, he feels like me in real life. I'm hungry too. There. Okay, since everything is shutting down, I'm assuming this, but it doesn't feel that hot in this room for that to be an issue. I don't really understand why it's doing what it's doing, because it's warm in here, but like I'm wearing a sweater right now. And it's now 6 p.m. and the sun is almost gone. And I've got blackout curtains, so there's no light hitting anything directly. So it's not even like the sunlight is heating things up. It's not that hot in here. So I'm really confused as to why everything is shutting down. Like, that camera shut off, and I don't know why. It's not even on 4K. It's set to 1080p. So that camera shutting off is really strange. Yeah. For the cameras and the lights, I'm wondering if there's just unstable current flowing through that jack in general. Maybe I'll try plugging into a different jack and put an extension cord. Maybe that'll fix the issue. Maybe that's what's happening. It's just too much current coming out. I also do have 2 big PCs hooked up, so maybe the PCs are hogging the current and everything else is kind of starving, maybe? I don't actually know. Because it was doing it in the other room too, so I don't necessarily think it's... I think it's more an issue on the stuff I'm using and not so much the house, because it happened on a different breaker, so it's not connected in any way. So I think something's going on. I just don't know what. But for the camera to shut off, what's that symbol? What is that symbol? Hold on. Yeah, the camera is overheating. That's so weird. I've got like an overheating symbol on the camera. Why would it be overheating? That one's fine. Maybe it's overheating because you can... I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You can't see it, but like the camera's right here. So maybe the exhaust from the PC is heating it up, but it's like it's no hotter behind here than it is in the rest of the room. The rest of the room is the same temperature. I'm really confused right now. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, that's what I think, is that like the fuse would flip or nothing would really turn on if it couldn't pull enough electricity. So maybe it is a heat issue. Maybe it's just both PCs running in here is just too much. Maybe I'll swap, because I've got both PCs in this corner. You can't, I can't even do anything to show you, but the other PC is in this corner as well. So maybe it's both PCs in one corner is creating too much heat. So maybe I'll take the other PC, not this one, because I like how this one looks on camera. Maybe I'll take the other PC and put it on the other end of the room. And maybe that will make the heat less focused. I don't know. I got to try some stuff out. I got to see what's up. But you would think out of all the things, the PC would shut off first because they're so much more sensitive to electricity, right? So you would think they would shut off first. It's kind of weird. I don't really know. Anyway, I should probably stop. I got to go eat. I got to record and finish the rest of that TikTok video that I have to get out today. I'm not going to post that one today. I've got to send it out to the collab company. And then I finished my Minecraft recording, but I feel like nothing happened. I did, like, the video recording is about 8 hours of footage, but I have I have a sneaking suspicion that nothing worthwhile is available, because most of the eight hours is spent with me building, which will be time-lapsed, and that will reduce like 2 hours of footage down to like maybe a minute. And then I've got a bunch of like villager trading back and forth, which is what took the longest. And I'm not going to show 8 hours of that. Even like 20 minutes of that is too much. It'll probably be reduced to like 5 minutes. So I'm really concerned that my video is actually only going to be about like 10 minutes long, or less. So I'm going to take the footage and try to do a rough cut, see how much time I come up with. And if it's really boring, I may have to record more. So the Minecraft video might be later than I want. Oh well. Thank you, Night Owl. Yeah, I went out and bought it because my old case, I'll show you. I've taken it apart, so it's basically got nothing in it. It's just an empty shell now. But my old case was a lot smaller. And this was the one that had all the gaming stuff in it. And this is my streaming PC. So I bought this case, one, because like I said, I've been slowly turning everything white. And, you know, like I've got my, you kind of see it. I got my white half keyboard. I've got my silver and white regular keyboard. I've got my white Stream Deck Plus. The white boom arm with the other white microphone, which I might go back to, I don't know yet. And so like I've slowly converted everything white. I've got the white desk, so I'm slowly going white with my setup, but I didn't have the case. I had the black case, which is on the other side. And so I wanted a new case. I needed to replace this case because this case, first of all, the USBs on the top didn't work. It didn't actually, this is like an old case. It didn't come with support for the newer style SSDs. So the hard drive gap was too big. So I had to like not glue, but like double side tape the hard drive into the case just so it wouldn't move. But nothing really fit in here. And with a 3070, it was touching the end here. So it just wasn't a very good case to use. Obviously, the heat dissipation was a huge issue in this case because there was no circulation in this case. And so I wanted something a little bit bigger. And because I wanted to go white, I bought the white case and I took everything out of my streaming PC and put it into the white case. And then I took everything out of this PC and put it into my original black case. This white case came with a bunch of blue LED fans. And I've got RGB fans, so I was like, I'm gonna swap everything. So I completely gutted the other PC and put everything in here. I gutted this PC and put everything in that one. I did change around the fans because before I had 2 fans in the front with the AIO, 2 fans on the top and 1 fan in the back. But I decided to put all 3 fans in the front and then put the AIO at the top instead. And I like it. The white also helps, I don't know how because the interior is black, but the white also helps the RGB kind of pop more. So I really, really like how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. It's obviously out of focus because I'm on camera, but if I move, yeah, you can see it better there. So I worked really hard to kind of make it as clean inside as possible. I tried to cable manage as much as possible. And I think it looks pretty good. It looks really, really clean inside. The only downside is there's no space for my little zombie hippie or zombie hula girl. Because there's a hole at the front here, and on my other case there wasn't a hole there, so I could like put her there. I can't do that on this one, but I think it's a nice setup, and the case is so much bigger than this thing. This thing was just way too small. Preston, you're literally catching me as I'm leaving. You're literally catching me as I'm leaving. I know, Night Owl. It's really weird. That there aren't a lot of white microphones. And yeah, the pod mic is the one that I'm upset that I didn't get. What happened? My monitor turned off. Oh no, okay, it was going to sleep, never mind. Yeah, I'm upset that I got the black pod mic. I wish I would have gotten the white one. I am tempted to try painting it, but I am very clumsy and I rush too much. I'm not delicate enough. I feel like I would wreck it if I tried painting it. Which is why I was using the Maono mic or Maono mic or however you say their name, Maono, however, whatever. That's why I was using their mic because it was white, but I do prefer the pod mic. I'm really tempted to paint it. Maybe I'll get that flexi glue, flexi something. It's that spray paint that's rubberized, so you can like peel it off if you don't like it. It's not permanent. Maybe I'll try with that. Maybe I'll buy a can of that in white. And I'll tape off the actual like grill part, and then I'll just spray paint the whole thing white. And then I can have a white pod mic with the silver grill. And then I can have a nice microphone. This one's great. This Rode pod mic is great. It's just because of the echo in this room, I can't have it where I wanted it, which is like way back here, because it introduces way too much echo. But here it's in the way. It's no different than having the mic in my face. Maybe I'll do that too. I don't know. I'll see what I do. I'm still like figuring out what I want. Although now that I open that door, it's a lot cooler in here. Maybe I'll stream next time with the door open. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that's what I'll do. But anyways, I should get out of here because I gotta eat. I'm hungry. I gotta work on that TikTok video that I gotta get out to that company, and I have to figure out if I have enough footage for my Minecraft video. Tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow, oh yeah, I can stream. So I wasn't supposed to stream tomorrow. I actually was only supposed to stream today, and then I was gonna basically be unavailable for the rest of the week. But thankfully, I wasn't feeling well a couple of days ago, so I canceled an appointment that I had. Oh, it's going to sleep. I canceled an appointment that I had a couple of days ago. I also was supposed to do a photo shoot tomorrow, and they canceled on me, so I don't have to do that tomorrow. And then I was supposed to hang out with Kendra yesterday as well, and she's still under the weather, so we didn't hang out. So like, I've been able to stream, so I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I think unless something really bad happens and I just don't have nearly enough footage for Minecraft and I'm too tired to do it today, I should be live tomorrow. I am really, really, really hoping that I will be live for Resident Evil tomorrow. I wanted to do it today, but I slept in way too late today. I am going to try to make sure that my apartment's clean. Now that the PC is working, TLDR, I said this at the beginning of the stream, but TLDR, the reason I was really late today is yesterday when I did the whole swap around, it took me forever because of all the RGB I have, there's a certain way it all has to be connected, and the motherboard I bought only has one header that works with all the RGB that I have. And I couldn't remember how I had it set up so that all the lights worked on one header. And I was freaking out. The only one that doesn't work on that header is the middle spinning circle on my CPU. It's the only one that's not connected to that. It's connected to its own little controller. But the only options are different colors or the spinning multicolor. And so I kind of like the spinning multicolor. I may switch it to just be white. But I like the spinning multicolor because of the little strip here for the power. That one I can't control that one at all. It just takes power from the electricity and turns on. Anyways, I couldn't remember how I plugged it all in. And so I got stuck for a really long time trying to like figure out what the connection was. And then I finally remembered and I set it all up. And when I plugged it in last night, it gave me an alert that the CPU fan wasn't working. But I use an all-in-one, so I use a water-cooled system. And I was really confused as to why it wasn't working because there's no CPU fan. It's the water cooler. So it's plugged into the water cooler port. I'm confused. Then I realized that I had plugged in the fans to the wrong jack, because in most motherboards there's the CPU connector for like the fan, and then there's a secondary connector, so then when you use water cool you use both of those plugs for the water cooling. This motherboard for some reason has the CPU fan up at the top away from the CPU, and so it's kind of strange that it has it set up that way. And then it has the CPU plug next to the CPU, so they're separate. So I plugged in the two headers that were side by side, but the second header that's here was actually just for case fans. So the PC, when it turned on, it's like, you don't have a CPU plugged in or a CPU fan plugged in, there's an issue. And so when I got up this afternoon to start the stream, I remembered that I hadn't fixed it. And so I was fixing it, but the fans at the top were in the way, so I had to like take that apart and plug it in and put it all back together. And so by the time all that was done and I was eating breakfast and all that, it was already like 4 o'clock my time. It was way too late to start. And so I was like, no, I don't want to do VR. We're just gonna play. Yeah, absolutely, Night Owl. If you are around, pop on in. I'm really hoping to play some Resident Evil in VR because I haven't played that in a few weeks, and I think I've reached my wall with Palworld. It's gotten to that loop where it's just repetitive, where there's just the same thing happening. It's kind of what happened with Starfield for me. The first few hours were really exciting, and then you got to the gameplay loop that is completely lacking creativity, and that's where I am on Palworld right now. And so I'm kind of bored of it, which is why I'm stopping the stream after 2 hours. I'm kind of bored, but I don't want to set anything else up to stream, and I gotta eat anyway. But yeah, I will probably be back tomorrow unless something comes up, but I should be back tomorrow, and hopefully I will see everybody. Hopefully this light won't give me any more issues. We'll see. Thank you everybody for popping in. I really appreciate it. TikTok, I appreciate you all being here as well. Hey, where'd the TikTok window go? I'll take a look, Michael Jackson. Word of advice. Michael Jackson, I don't know if you're still there, but word of advice. Don't bring up that you were live when you're in somebody else's chat. Some people will get very upset and instantly ban you. Now, you didn't say you are live now, so I'm not saying it because I'm upset with you. And most streamers will be okay with you saying you have just finished being live, but for a lot of streamers, it comes off as self-promotion. And a lot of streamers don't even give one chance. They will just block you. So just be careful with that. But I'll definitely take a look. Clearly, you weren't live for very long because I've been live for only 2 hours and you were here at the beginning of my stream. I would suggest if you can, maybe go a bit longer than that. But yeah, it's just something that you should probably be keeping in mind because, like I said, some streamers will just ban you. They won't even ask because they just do not have tolerance for that. I'm usually not very tolerant depending on how it's said. Like what you just said, not a big deal because you're not coming in here being like, okay, I'm gonna go live now. But a lot of streamers just mentioning that you're a streamer, they don't like it. It's just an etiquette thing. I don't know. It's just one of those unwritten rules. So just something you should keep in mind. But anyways, yes, TikTok. I will see you later. Have yourselves a great day. Take care. And Twitch and YouTube. Thank you all for being here. I really need to eat. I am starving. Thank goodness I have leftovers. I can just heat them up. But yeah, I'm going to get started on my video. Thank you all for being here. Have yourselves a great day. And hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. All right.